All wings report in.
HouseDog, standing by.
MotherGoose, standing by.
Lowtech Tuck, standing by.
Lock S foils in attack position. Animal Squadron ready for battle.
Well, hello there, and welcome back to the Animal Squadron podcast. I'm one of your hosts, HouseDog, and with me is my good friend, the one and only Tuck, back again.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, the Minoc, coming at you.
Yeah.
With another one.
And much like Marva, Elijah's dead.
And he does incite rebellion.
He does, and I'm sure exactly like Marva, he'll be speaking from the grave in this episode.
One can only hope. One can only hope that he's just sleeping.
Thanks for teeing me up, boys. Never forget, it is your First and Second Amendment rights to organize a local militia and overthrow a corrupt government. Resist fascism, fight the oligarchy.
No, he's dead. He's dead. Forever.
Well, yeah, and Marva is too, but like she says, she's just sleeping. And so kill the Empire. I know. That's what I'm saying.
No, Elijah's dead, though.
He is. Yeah, I realize that. I mean, that bus was going to 80 miles an hour. I mean, I know.
I mean, if he had just had more control of his bowels, then 30 people wouldn't be dead, including him.
Yo, did he poop himself? I didn't realize that. I know you went to identify him at the coroner's office. Like, did he poop himself?
There was so much that it was hard to even identify him as a human, let alone that it was him himself.
Oh, man, because honestly, the coroner's office, they sent me an email, and it said,
much like coroners do,
your silly little baby man poopy friend died. And I was really confused. I thought it was just AI, but I guess that was real.
Yeah, because, coroners send out a lot of emails to friends.
Yeah, they did, dude. It was crazy. So, wow. I mean, that backs up your story. That's evidence right there. Case closed. Oh, man.
Thoughts and prayers to Elijah's family.
Yeah. Man.
Luckily, we downloaded his consciousness into a computer so he can forever be our editor slave here on the podcast.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Can I just have like a model of him, like a holographic image of him just in a jar for my office?
Sure. I mean,
and he talks when the AI bot talks, and we can just hang out.
We control his consciousness now, so
cool. All right, he's gonna be floating in a jar in my office, and then he'll be, I guess the supercomputer will be in your basement still, like always.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. All right. I like it. Well, I look forward to seeing Elijah again.
We all do.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Oh, okay. So when you guys are gone, you just poop your pants. But when I'm gone, I poop my pants so bad I cause a car accident that kills a busload of people, including myself. And then you put me in the jar? Tucker, I'm telling your mother about this. Anyway, good thing I didn't overreact. Back to the episode.
He will be missed.
I wouldn't go that far, but
well, you want to tell the audience what we're talking about today?
We're wrapping up season 1 of Andor with episode 12, Rix Road.
Rix Road. And it's a good one. It's a good one. Marva's dead, unfortunately, like we said several times. And today is her funeral. Indeed
it is. Now, in the beginning of the episode, there's a character that I don't remember building something. I don't know if this says more about me or if they just did a really good job, but as soon as I saw him like soldering and everything, I immediately was like, this guy's building an IED.
That's
what did you think?
Same thing, dude. Same thing, because especially like whenever he's sweating and it's like the lighting is like perfect and he's like carefully plugging everything in and like he's like testing the sensors to make sure everything works. I was like, yeah, that's a bomb for sure. Maybe I've seen too many war movies, but I was like, yep, that looks like a bomb.
I don't know what that really says about us, but I was like, oh, we're 2 minutes in and people are building IEDs and dirty bombs. I'm for it. I'm all in it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wasn't sure because it'd been a while since I'd seen this, how this was going to go down. I thought maybe, he was going to plant the bomb, but he does not. He does.
That's what I figured too.
He does something more brave / stupid.
Yeah, if you're gonna build bombs, like at least strategically put them somewhere. Just don't be standing in the crowd and then hurl it from a satchel.
And maybe don't have it in your backpack all day, like right next to your vital organs. Maybe that's a good idea.
I mean, he had a toggle switch on it. It was safe.
Probably. I mean, I don't know, man.
Listen.
I've never built a bomb, but I can't tell you I don't think I have that good of faith in my skills. I think I'd be terrified that
you've
it's just
never
gonna kill me.
officially built a bomb. I got you.
Never on the record have I built a bomb. No.
Wink, 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 wink.
Wink, 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 wink. Oh, actually, I do love fireworks, but so I guess those are kind of little bombs. But
Sure.
I've never built a bomb for the intention of harming anybody. So there we go.
Oh, but you're saying you built a bomb.
No, I've thrown like axe bombs in locker rooms, like whenever you tape the axe bottle, and you throw it in. That's pretty funny. But that's about it. I'm bombless, pretty much.
Sure.
Yep. Now, I mean, like missile systems, absolutely. That's all me.
Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Oh man. But yeah, no, I reckon that is funny you bring that because it just tells you a lot about the cinematography and the way it's written out. That it's it's not even a real bomb. It's not even it's just a fictional story, but we all can tell what he's building.
It would have been nice to have had Elijah's opinion there. He's probably like, maybe he's just making a hollow projector or something for the festival.
And we were both just like, bomb, it's a bomb.
It's a bomb, bombity bomb.
Also, too, speaking of which, bomb makes me think of bomb. Our favorite boy's back. Mr. Bell himself, the Hammer Man.
He is back.
He is back, and he kicks butt this episode.
Defying the Empire the only way he knows how.
By stimming until
Ringing that bell.
until they get so annoyed that they come up and he kicks one off the tower. Love it.
I was waiting for them, like, whenever he starts just ringing the crap out of the bell, for them to just be like, all right, grab one of the snipers and take that guy out. I was 100% waiting for that.
But also, did you notice that Daedra theoretically saved Bell Guy? Because she said no snipers.
Explain.
She said no snipers.
Oh,
so she saved him. She saved him.
In another universe, Bellman was sniped 10 seconds into his second bell toll.
Mac wouldn't even let him like raise the hammer one time. He raises the hammer and that's just it. That's it. No ringing.
He would have been gone.
Yep.
What do you think of Vel and Cinta's interactions in this episode?
There's a little bit, like, in my opinion, it felt a little bit like they were like really good friends was how I thought of it originally. And like, I thought they were like spy.
I think they were a little bit more than friends, buddy.
I think they were spy partners, but there was a lot of tension in this episode, if you know what I'm saying. To your comment, it seemed a little romantic to me. Just saying.
Well, they are romantic. They're in a relationship. They established that back in Aldhani.
Did I miss some? Oh, yeah, I did miss that episode. That's my bad. That's my audience. That's my bad. Didn't know. So
they're gay lovers.
So this is a lover's quarrel, and that's established. That's not just my suspicion. That's just straight up established, and I should have known that.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, that's embarrassing. Anyways, go ahead.
Their interactions are just so awkward because Vel's like, they're still looking for Andor because they've been told by Luthen that Andor's going to come back because Marva's dead and they need to get rid of him. He's a loose end. Mm-hmm. And anytime Vel interacts with Cinta, Cinta's just kind of like blowing her off. Mm-hmm. Which is weird because on Aldhani they seem so close and everything.
Was Cinta ever told that they aren't actually going to kill Andor?
No, because that's been the plan the whole time.
Because maybe they were like both under different impressions. Like Vel was like, okay, we're no longer gonna kill Andor, and Cinta doesn't know that, so she's still like planning to kill him, and maybe that's why it's awkward. I don't know.
No, Vel was sent there to kill him too,
but she doesn't, and I think she's talked to Luthen a couple times, so I'd guess that maybe she knows more of the plan. I don't know.
Well, nobody sees Andor this entire episode until the end with Luthen.
That's true.
He's never caught by anyone.
That's true. He's almost
so
caught.
Everybody's on kill orders.
Yeah, he's almost caught by Daedra and the homies, but
it's true.
Because of the snitch. I didn't catch his name, but the snitch.
He don't even deserve a name because he is snitch.
That's right. Snitches get stitches.
Well, that's right.
And
Speaking
he does.
of snitches, Cyril's back.
Our boy.
With his buddy, his Scottish friend.
What is it? Captain Mosk? Commander Mosk? I forget. Or No, it's Sergeant Mosk. That's right. Sergeant Mosk.
I don't know. I just call him his buddy.
His Scottish buddy. Yep, I like it.
One part that I didn't understand was they're on the transport, like, they're on Ferrix, but they're on the little, like, transportation system, like, going to the city.
Whenever they switch hats, that was a little weird, I thought.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Like, at first I thought maybe that they were just meeting up to exchange information, like, covertly, by switching hats. Like, okay, I could see that working, maybe. But they just switched hats, just 'cause. That was a little weird.
Yeah, because, you know, on all the holo feeds, originally Cyril was wearing a gray hat, but now he's wearing an orange hat.
That's right. That's the weird part. Not that they just switched hats for no reason. It's because of the color. That's what gets me too.
They'll never catch them. They switched hats.
That's right. Well, and now they look too much alike. That's the problem. It's like it's the whole like I'm Buzz Lightyear, no I'm Buzz Lightyear kind of thing, and you got to be careful with that, you know, because now that they switched hats, they look the same.
That's how that works.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty tough.
I mean, Superman's been using that type of disguise for years.
Yeah. Now, I mean, the only thing they could have done better would have been the fake nose with the mustache and sunglasses. That would have really hit him. That's like modern stealth technology right there.
I would say even future stealth technology.
That is true, yeah. I mean, you're absolutely invisible at that point.
Essentially,
yes.
Essentially, yes.
That's right. Is that now our I love you, I know? Is that just essentially yes, and that's how we know?
It has been for years.
That's beautiful. It used to make me really angry, but now I just understand that you love me.
Essentially.
Time heals all wounds.
Ding, ding, ding. Editor Elijah here. Okay, so this is actually a really cool detail with the hats. So they switch hats not to hide from Daedra or the stormtroopers or whatever. They do it so that they can more easily find each other in the crowd if they get separated. And second off, actually, Superman doesn't just change his glasses, he changes his hair and his posture, which affects his height to also add to the disguise. Anyway, that's all. Bye.
And then this episode was weird in the fact that I felt like it was obviously building all to Marva's funeral procession, right?
Yeah.
But it was kind of weird how we got there and just the moments in between. For a season finale, and I understand, I'm pretty sure they were already greenlit for season 2 by the time season 1 ended.
That sounds right. I mean, well, because season 1 went so well, I could believe it.
Yeah.
That they were greenlit already. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they were already greenlit for a season 2 before the end of this season. And so I don't think they really had to worry about wrapping everything up.
Right.
You know?
Right, yeah.
Because this doesn't really seem like an episode that you would end a season on. Not a a whole lot happens, really.
Well, yeah, like this seems like if it was gonna be a one season and one season only, that this would be the second to last episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Like this would be your cliffhanger that makes people excited for next week.
Yeah, to end it. Mm-hmm. But I really enjoyed the moment where Cassian's back on Ferrix and he's kind of sneaking around, and he goes and he finds what we can only assume is his father's brick.
Yeah. And then you get that cool flashback of Clem and he in the garage. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're cleaning the old parts, and he's kind of teaching him the ways of the world and such. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed that scene a lot.
Well, he has a powerful line too. It's something like people don't look down enough. Like talking about finding these old parts in the trash. Mm-hmm. And I think, that somewhat relates to the rebellion, just because that's kind of what they're counting on, is that the Empire doesn't look down enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Which brings up a good point. I think that directly ties into the ISB flash scene that we get, where Partietz is talking about the reason why Krieger was wiped out was to take the taste of Aldani out of the Emperor's mouth.
Yeah.
Because Daedra calls in and she's like, why was the decision to take Krieger out made without me there?
Yeah. And like, dead men can't talk. Like, what are you guys doing? Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, the whole point of this operation was to take Aldani off of the Emperor's mind.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Which is crazy.
And then he said, if you really want to have a conversation, find Axis. And that was it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, since we're talking about the ISB, right before that, which we can go further back, there's a scene where Mon Mothma is picking up her husband from some type of party or something.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And as soon as she gets in the car, she's like, you've been gambling again.
Right. Which I didn't remember. Did they didn't hint at that last episode or anything, did they?
No.
Because I was kind of confused
she's
at
lying.
first.
She's lying.
Oh, because she knows the driver's a spy.
Is listening.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently
Gotcha.
at some point, her husband has had a gambling problem.
Right.
And her solution to explain the money problems away is that he has been gambling here on Coruscant with their funds, and that's why so much money has been disappearing.
Okay, and even the Empire says that makes sense, like that explains it.
Yeah, because as soon as that scene ends, the driver immediately goes and reports to Blevin.
Right, and that's just before the Krieger scene. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, Mac, I gotta say, dude, I'm so glad you're here. Essentially, yes, for that comment. That's perfect. That brought things together. I love it. I didn't realize that at all. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Which
is insane.
I was just confused. I was like, why is she bringing this up right now? Like, doesn't make any, but,
No wonder everybody hates her. She's a bitch.
Right. I was like, what's Mon's deal, dude?
Yeah, I want to go throw some dice every once in a while, woman. What's the problem?
And then like,
get off my back.
And whenever the guy was like, he was like, well, he can't hear me. I was like, yeah, he can, dude. You never been in this limo before, but it's because there's a bug. He doesn't know that he can hear him. Okay. Yeah. I'm caught up now. I'm caught up to speed.
What do you think of, I mean, it's an ingenious idea, but what do you think of Mon doing that, like morally and everything? Like, we know the relationship between her and her husband is not that great. It's very strained. It was probably a marriage of convenience rather than love, but I mean, they still are partners, and we had to assume at some point there was probably some love in that relationship. I mean, they had a daughter together, and
Yeah, I guess for me, the moral thing, my first thought would be, isn't it better to embarrass him than to let him in on everything that's going on and risk his life?
So you're seeing it from more of like a protection angle?
Yeah, that's kind of where I see it, is like she's doing this, like, yes, the fact that she's doing this is putting him on defense and like embarrassing him, but it's also kind of throwing him off the trail, and it's so that she doesn't have to tell him all the stuff she's been doing. that could potentially get him
Interesting.
killed. I mean, yeah.
And I do wonder if eventually something does happen to her husband, because, and I know timeline and stuff, like Mon Mothma was just a standalone character in the original films, and didn't really have a whole lot of backstory and things like that. But I wonder if her husband does end up like getting killed or something
He might.
because of her.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, because if the Empire found out something, they would. Well, I mean, and it's even like he says, they're using you to get to me. So I'm also sure too, like politically, that's probably happened before, and that's why he's saying like, no, they're lying to you.
Right. I forgot he said that too.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, somebody's targeting us and they're just trying to use me to get at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I had forgotten about that.
So, I don't know. I think that she planned this out on purpose, and part of it is not only to throw the Empire off the scent, but also to throw him off the scent and not get him killed. Is more so her plan. What do you think, though, morally, about that?
I think she's scrambling, and she's trying to find any way to keep the rebellion afloat, while also, I think that's just her main goal, is keeping the rebellion going.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like
And
she
it
tells
doesn't really
Vel.
matter what she has to do.
Yeah. I mean, she knows she's in deep trouble. Like she tells Vel last episode.
Yeah.
So.
And I think that's all she's trying to do is, I don't think she is haphazardly throwing her husband away, but I also think like the rebellion is the only thing she really cares about. So
I could believe that too. And also, because I think that as far as trying to throw the Empire off and also trying to throw him off, she knows something's up. Because it's like Tay tells her, like, the funds are drying up, they're freezing this account, like, you have to move money here and there. Like, I mean, so obviously they know something's going on, so maybe she is scrambling. Maybe this is just the only thing she can think to do because she's just so freaked out. Yeah.
she's already married her daughter off to a gangster.
Not yet. They just got introduced.
It's as good as done.
Yeah. But also, though, bringing up Mon potentially having an unhappy marriage, do you think maybe that's why she's so afraid of her daughter wanting to follow tradition? Is because
100%.
Because she hates it because her experience hasn't been good?
Yeah, 100%. She's trying to save her daughter from the same life that she lives, even though it may not necessarily be the same life that she gets.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What else happens in this episode? There's Cassian rescues Bix. Brasso is a real homie.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we can talk about Brasso. That's pretty... Because the whole, like, crux of the story is kind of whenever he saves Bix and then everybody starts the rebellion and everything, so...
Right, yeah. So Brasso, I mean, you know, he's been in Cassian's corner the whole time.
That dude is like the best friend you could ever have. He literally risks his life time after time every time Cassian comes back to talk to this guy.
Oh yeah, and also willingly was at the front of that crowd staring down the Empire on Cassian's behalf. That's pretty cool.
Well, the part where he meets Cassian before the funeral procession starts in like that sewer viaduct type of deal, and Cassian's like geeking out about leaving Marva behind and now she's dead and he feels responsible for all that, and he's like, she said you would do this, and he like has this script that Marva told him to say to Cassian, and all those lines are just so good, and he's like, whenever the two parts of him stop fighting each other and start working together, he'll become like a true change for the galaxy or whatever.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a really cool part.
Yeah, and I think it's actually what inspires Cassian to do his thing and not do the stupid thing of being like out in front at the funeral. I think it kind of.
Well, I think two things have fueled Cassian to be who we see him become and has become throughout the season was obviously the prison arc that y'all talked about while I wasn't around. that obviously influences a great deal. And I love that they started using the kids' manifesto, like in kind of the quiet moments of this episode. Is Cassian listening to his manifesto, and the manifesto kind of guides the episode along.
Yeah.
In the action. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad that they use that, because I think him listening to that and then his conversation with Brasso and hearing Marva's words about who he needs to be, or not who he needs to be, but who he could become. Mm-hmm. I think those are the two things that really made him decide that he's finally going to join the rebellion.
Right. That he's actually ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also, too, with Brasso, he literally bashes a dude's head in with Marva. with her brick. I was like, that
was one of my favorite parts, is he just turns around and immediately hits that dude in the head with a brick.
I was like, that is sick, dude. And it's like just after Marva's speech, so everyone's just like, let's go. And he just smacks that guy. Love it.
And the brick doesn't break.
Nope. Can be used again. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's Brasso's model.
Exactly.
Yep. Love it.
And then, we have Cassian deciding to save Bix, which I think is important.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens next season with all that. Like, will he actually see them again? Will he find them? Or will his life take a totally different path? I don't know.
I could see us returning to Ferrix in season 2, but I could also see us not. You know, since we spent so much time on Ferrix in season 1.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're leaving Ferrix, though.
Yeah.
Brasso, Bix, and B2 Emo, so maybe he'll just, I don't know, see him at a random point next season. I have no idea.
When did they say they're leaving? When did that happen?
They're in a ship to leave whenever he leaves them at the end of the episode. They're like, aren't you coming with us? And he's like, no, I've got to do something first, but take care of them, B2 Emo. And B2's like, you always say that.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, no, right. I'll be back. I'll be back. And then he runs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. They were on a ship. I couldn't remember if they were in a ship or like a hallway or something, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So I wonder if we'll just run into them at some point next season. But
if we do, I think it's because they join a rebel cell and then like suddenly they all meet up on like Yavin or something.
Yeah, it's kind of what I think too.
But yeah, he saves Bix from the prison. Mm-hmm. And they did an awesome job of showing how tortured she was this entire season, because whenever she first meets Cassian or sees him, she's like, I saw Marva earlier too. Like, you can tell she thinks she's hallucinating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because she can't really believe Cassian's there. He's like, come on, we have to go. And she's like, no.
Well, then,
they'll be back.
And then even at the end on the ship, she tells him, Cassian always comes back for us. She says that to Cassian.
Yeah.
And he's just like, okay. It's like, oh, girlfriend, you've been tortured out of your mind, dude. But I think she'll bounce back.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. Or she's ruined forever. Who knows?
We can only hope. You decide. But yeah, so he saves her. Guy throws bomb. Insurrection starts. All the munitions blow up.
And what I thought was interesting is at the start, they were just doing riot control. Just hold the line. Occasionally someone would get to the right point. They'd beat them. And then they'd like pull them in, arrest them. And like just kind of like one at a time, this crowd. Then after the bomb goes off, that's when the commanders just like open fire. Fire at will, kill them all.
Yeah.
It was just like, man, that order changed. And it reminded me of, you know, like the Boston Massacre in American history. Like when that happened with the English soldiers with the rocks and the snowballs, and then they opened fire on the crowd. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of what reminded me. But also that was a seed of rebellion, too, just 250 years ago.
And during all of this, Cyril saves Daedra.
Yes, he does. And there's kind of a weird moment between them in the closet.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
Like
she's like shaking for some reason. Like, even though she's like, you know, a hardened like intelligence, super high up, elite military member, and like because a bomb went off and she got shot at a few times, she's like shaking, and she's like, "Why did you save me?" And stuff. And oh no, she's ready to kill him, and he's like, "No, I'm not. I mean, I saved you, dog." And she's like really freaking out, but like he's fine. And I don't know. I just thought their two reactions were kind of weird.
It's me, Cyril.
Yeah, right. I don't know, just a little weird. And also too, there's like a little bit of a tension between them. Also, I was just kind of like,
there is.
Yeah,
there's a weird sexual tension.
I thought they were gonna kiss for
season.
sure, and it was a little weird. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, also Cyril needs it. He needs to move out from his mom's house. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So maybe Daedra can take him.
I don't know if it's a controversial opinion, but I hate the way holograms look in Star Wars these days.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, is it just because they're not grainy like the old ones? Like the originals?
Yeah, I don't like how like HD they are.
That's fair. I get that. I feel that.
It just feels weird.
Yeah, because it's kind of like in what was it, Kenobi? I think we were talking about whenever we were watching that. I know we've never done an episode on that, but I remember talking about like how they kept the old style binoculars, like how they were like fuzzy like the original movies, and how we all loved that. I wish that they would do that with the holograms. Like I kind of want it to look like the original movies a little bit, personally.
Or even like episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw that and I had to think about it.
Yeah, no, I got you.
You think Bellman made it out?
I think probably. Because, I mean, by the time he kicks that stormtrooper out, that's about when the bomb goes off. And I think the Imperials are so distracted and they know that they have to run at a certain point that I think they don't even think about Bellman. I think he makes it.
Do we see Daedra and Cyril together in season 2?
Just giving each other little smoochies?
Just little smoochies. Just weird little smoochies.
Weird little smoochies.
Cyril brings Daedra home to his mother.
And here's the catch. His mother is terrified of her.
And we get a nice dinner scene between them.
A nice, horribly awkward dinner scene. I'm hoping for it. I'd love that. Just as a little bit of comedy to a very serious show, I'd be down.
I think it's the scene I would want most.
Me too. It'd be my own personal. It'd be really Andor season 2. The whole thing to me would just be Cyril and Daedra. Personally, don't really care about anyone else. So
yeah, and then Sintra, whatever her name is,
Cinta.
She stabs that one guy that's been like the townsperson spy for the Empire the whole time.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that?
Well, I mean, he sees her, so I mean, what else can she do? You know, she kind of had to kill him.
Yeah, but there's not a whole lot of times where people are stabbing people in Star Wars. It's usually like just a quick blaster. This is like,
and especially not with like a metal blade, like a knife from our world. Like it was, that was a little weird, but I liked it. I mean, I thought the scene made sense.
Too often.
Yeah, she really got him.
I only bring that up because then later, while everybody's kind of running and trying to get out of here, Vel, I asked her, she's like, "You're bleeding. This is bad." And she's like, "It's just blood. It's not mine."
Yeah, and
she just kind of looks at her like, yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, all right, gotcha.
Which I think even Vel is starting to have second thoughts of things.
Yeah.
Just in general. I don't think she likes how people are changing, or how Cincha's changing, at least.
Yeah. I'm curious. And also I'm sure she sees some stuff from Mon too, that she's like, something's weird. So.
Well, that and Luthen is just completely
like not
off his rocker.
Yeah. Well, and also that's another thing that I thought they did really well too. Is like, did you see his eyes as he was watching like all the shooting go down? They were just empty.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know. I just thought they did a really good job. Or the actor did a really good job.
Well, I think it's because things aren't really going according to plan, and Luthen's a very plan-based person.
Yeah, that's true. So it's like probably not even about the violence. It's just because the plan's not going the way he wanted it to.
And I think that's why Marva's speech works on a couple different levels. Like, yeah, it's about the Empire, but it's also about control, and Luthen's losing control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's snapping.
Because he didn't plan this uprising, and it just happened. And, you know, things are happening all over the galaxy.
Yeah. Because that also just leads to a really interesting moment on Luthen's ship between he and Cassian at the end.
Indeed it does.
Yeah. Like, he walks in, he thinks that he's alone, and he says, all right, full stealth, we're getting out of here. And then his robot looks up, and there's Cassian.
Which not a whole lot of people get the drop on Luthen,
Mm-hmm. Yep, and he does, and he says, Luthen says, is this some kind of game? And he says, no game. Kill me, or what's the other thing? Kill me or something.
Let me in.
Oh, kill me or let me in, yep. And then Luthen grabs the pistol and then just smiles. And that's it.
Yeah, and I used to think at the start of this series that, like, I kind of thought Luthen was a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he is. I don't think there's any good parts of Luthen. I mean, is he fighting for a good cause? Sure. But I don't think he's a good person.
Well, oh, no. Well, and you can't be. And he even admits to it that he's not.
Yeah.
Because, just in his position, he just has to see and plan so many horrors that, how can you be a good person? And see all that stuff,
Yeah, but I don't think this smile was I finally got through to him.
No.
He's gonna be a part of it. I think it's a smile of, I've got another pawn in my chess game that is very useful.
And I think the smile is more, the subtitles describe it as a scoff, which I think a scoff is probably more accurate. And just the expression, I think, is more so holy crap, someone actually got me. Like, he's a little bit impressed. And then secondly, I think you're right on the money with oh, well, now I have someone who voluntarily came right to me.
Yeah. Without any grooming or anything. And I completely forgot this episode has a post-credit scene.
Oh, does
it?
I
completely forgot about that.
I missed it. That's my bad. I didn't even watch it.
I thought there was, but I couldn't remember. It's just the things that they were building, being put into panels, and then by these little robots, and the camera keeps zooming out and zooming out and zooming out until we, of course, inevitably see the construction of Death Star 1. It's being finished. The outer dish is being finished right now.
Oh, okay.
As the episode ends.
So the metal parts, were they the outer shell of Death Star 1? Or what are they? Where are the robots?
The things that they were building in the prison?
Yeah.
There were little connecting pieces in the dish for the solar panels. They kind of look like.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They were interconnecting pieces for those.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of really all I have to say about that episode.
Yeah, for a season ender, it was not. I wouldn't say it was anything. I don't want to downplay it because there were a lot of good moments and a lot of good character.
Oh, it was very good. But I think, like you said, it's just they were already greenlit for season 2, so why not kind of make it feed into the next one a little bit?
Yeah, it's not like with Kenobi. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, because Kenobi, they were told from the beginning that it was just going to be one season and that's it. So that was kind of
right.
The plan had to be you have to start it and end it same season.
Exactly, 100%. There was another plan already in the works. Wasn't a bad season ending, but I guess I wanted more. But I guess that's why we have a season 2 to look forward to.
You're darn skippy.
It's a shame Elijah isn't around to see season 2, but we'll carry on in his honor.
Oh yeah, and also we can always download it into his robot mind. He'll see it.
Well, his conscious mind already saw it while he was still alive, so
Oh, yeah, he betrayed us. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
He betrayed us. And he betrayed all of you, loyal listeners.
Well, if you want to have a conversation about how Elijah betrayed us, feel free to email us at animalsquadron@gmail.com. Again, that is animalsquadron@gmail.com.
If you'd like to send a death threat, I will include his home address.
Also, his full legal name, including middle name, photographs,
social security number.
Oh, and mother's maiden name. Yeah.
And I'll send you pictures of his cats so you know where to apply pressure if you need to.
That's right. For the Animal Squadron, this has been Lowtech.
And HouseDog. We'll see you guys next week. I don't know what we're doing next. It's either Andor or I don't know.
It's the it's Tales of the Underworld.
It'll be something. Who knows?
It's Tales of the Underworld. We have planned it.
I don't know. We'll see. We always say things.
Well, it's we made the plan. There's been
You never know.
There's been texts and stuff.
You never know.
So
be on the lookout for things. Whenever it says new episode, just click it and listen to it and share it with others. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Adios. See ya.